Hi, welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online. We're on Dwarf Guardian. We're still in Evidem. We're up here at the north of Ost Forod. Continuing the quest to the zone. I need to talk to Basil Grumbage at Ost Forod. I already looked at that. Hobbit has a quest that's timed, and I'm not sure how to do that. I've already tried it, and I think we're just going to skip that quest. So where's Basil Grumbage? Right here. Hello. Fortress of the North. What do you need? Kelsey finally got someone to come help us. He's a good boy, but he has taken his time finding aid. You say Orichel knows you are here as well. He had desired to restore the past, and that once both honored, the Rangers let their end go long before we did. It will take some time for me to determine if I believe he is being truthful.
Might I take a moment of your
So the
time?
Rangers suddenly want to honor their end of our old arrangement. Funny, as soon as things start to go bad for them, they seek out help, yet deny it to others if we have needed it for so long still. In fact, that you are here shows a small step has been taken. Let us see how serious they really are. Before we get to anything dealing with what they want, we have to make sure that we are well prepared for the winter. Storms will be coming soon, and our supplies or nearly everything have gotten very low. So we need to assist Clark, Andish, assist Ballad Wilmer, Rowena Parker, and Poppy Seaton.
How can I be of service?
Okay, so it's one of these kind of big blockchain quests. Rowena Parker.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
The winter
but
cold
will you help
chill
me?
You to your core if you are not ready, especially dangerous at night. When one does not awaken from the bitter cold, blankets are very important if you wish to wake up in the morning, so collect bear hides. We're almost just way over leveled for this whole area.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Blankets are not the only thing that keep you warm in the winter. A good roaring fire is important to have, so we need to collect dry logs. Now, the reason I'm so over-leveled here is because I think you're supposed to decide either North Downs or Evendem after the Lone Lands. Actually, I think... I don't know. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. But then, I think the next zone after North Downs or Evendem is Trollshaws, which I'm going to go there next. But I thought... I mean, look, we're already to the north of the zone. And then I think we do some stuff over here at the Emin... Ewell. I think there's an int moot over there that we deal with. So we have like maybe 2 or 3 episodes left in Evendem.
Hello, friend. Could you help
This
me with
quest
something?
level 1. Oh, it's he's a master smith. Okay. Okay. So, do we have anybody else we need to help? Yeah, we're here. Clark Andish.
I do not ask much.
Winters
of
are
you.
colder and harsher than the rest of Evendem. Defeat tomb robbers around Ost Forod. Okay. Then we got another one over there by the travel point. Stable master. No. Wait, do we have... Oh, this is his quest. Yeah. Absence of war. I don't know how to do that one.
Hear me out.
And then, who's this guy? Billard Wilmer. Yeah, that's the other guy we need to help. It's time to build up our foodstuffs, and prepare. I've never seen the word foodstuffs in my life. And prepare for the coming cold. Elk meat takes time to dry and cure. We need to collect elk haunches. I've never even heard of foodstuffs. I mean, it's like food you're storing. I get it. But, there's so much language and words, vocabulary used in this game that I'm just like, what? I've never heard it, nor have I ever seen it spelled. Okay. Wow, they're pretty high up on a mountain here. So we need elk haunches, boar hides, or bear hides, dry logs, and we need to kill some robbers. So the huge. Do. Yeah, the music has really grown on me. You know, when you play a Lord of the Rings title, you're expecting like Howard Shore score, but obviously, you know, they didn't buy the rights to the Howard Shore score. They have some kind of rights, but I think it's like, you know, Lord of the Rings is owned, copyrighted by Wingnut or whatever that company is that did the trilogy and had Peter Jackson, and like Amazon bought some rights to their stuff too. But it's not like they don't own the trilogy, so there's different people that own different things on the IP of Lord of the Rings. So obviously Lotro has some kind of copyright in the Lord of the Rings universe, but it's like completely different. So, and I'm sure it was crazy expensive to get the Howard Shore score. But there's a couple Lord of the Rings games right now pretty popular. There's like a mobile game I always see advertisements for. It's like Rise to War or something along those lines. The YouTuber I watch plays it a lot. And it looks like it's the IP of the trilogy somehow. Like it's like the Lord of the Rings music and Lord of the Rings. They all look like the actors in the movie. So what is all that down there? Yeah, there's a ton of bears down here. Are those bodies? Those are bodies down there. That's crazy. Bears just killed a bunch of people. Need bestowed. Oh, we're gonna kill a little cub. Kinda sad. Baruch Khazad. So I don't think I can play a minstrel or a warden, and like the sole reason being is like their abilities are like the music or the yelling. The warden does a lot of yelling, and I started a little bit of a warden playthrough, more for the starting zone of man than anything. But like the yelling is so annoying, and I'm like, the only way you can turn that off is if you turn like voices off, which I guess you could do. There's never really any talking in this game, but I was just like, man, I can't handle the yelling. It's like it's just the same like 3 yell lines over and over again. And I haven't played a minstrel yet, but I have been like in the open world and a minstrel walked by, and it seems like the same. It's like 3 or 4 musical notes or instruments over and over again every time you do abilities. I'm just like, man, you'd have to turn that off. That would drive me crazy. But whatever, to each his own. Supposedly the minstrel is like the best sort of only viable healer in the game, so an important class. All right, we got the bear furs. These are big bears too. Need those logs. I think we need one more log, right? Yeah. Woohoo! Yay! A cooked goose! Alright, now we need to defeat some tomb robbers. We need to collect elk conches, and then that'll be all 4 of our quests. So that'll be good. Here's some elk right here. Get this guy. Come on. Then this one. Few more. I feel bad I'm killing dead. There's a buck. Looks like the hunter in you doesn't want to kill a doe, you know? In fact, it's illegal, I'm pretty sure, to kill a doe. Definitely illegal to kill a fawn. and where I'm sure this is the case where anywhere with hunting, but you have to buy like the deer tags before, and you can only hunt that certain deer, which makes sense because if you get tons of people out there hunting and they're just shooting at every deer, then you could very quickly endanger the population. Deer are very plentiful where I live. I think they're very plentiful in general. It's funny though, down in the south of the states, like in Texas, they have a really bad wild boar problem where they want people to come down and shoot boar because the boar are like breeding like without any sort of control, and there's not any like natural predators down there. So they just like kill wildlife and livestock, and they're a menace. And they're really mean. They'll kill people too. So I've known some people that just went down, and you just go down there and kill, get a boar, and it's like the legal restrictions are a lot more lax because they need help controlling the population. And I've heard of a similar thing in the Everglades, or like Florida, Louisiana, those southern states, with alligators and snakes. If the alligator population is not hunted, it just becomes like so populated that I mean that you'd like to think nature would just sort of take care of itself, but like there'll become so many crocodiles that there's not enough food for themselves, for their population. So it's kind of bad for everybody. Crocodiles it's bad for because they get too crowded and there's not enough food, and then all the food they eat gets endangered. The crocodiles have a ton of them, but they can't really sustain their population. I don't know, it's interesting. I saw an article on like a year or two ago. It was around the time that we had all those killer bees, right around the start of COVID, and everyone's freaking out. Killer wasps or whatever. There was a fish that got released into the wild by accident. I think it's called a snake bite or something. And it's kind of like a piranha, but it got released into North America. And so it wasn't supposed to be here. It had no native predators. And it just started killing fish everywhere. Crazy.
Why are you
Alright, so
bothering me?
here is the meat. And then we'll go up here and take care of Clark, I think. I like the name Clark. That's a good name. Clark
This
Kent.
is
And
intolerable.
then Clark. We got a title. Keep the stone. We got some Lotro points, I'm assuming. Yes, we did.
I'm sorry.
All right,
Did you
and
need
then
something?
hides for blankets. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
And then
Did
this
you
one.
need something?
We're gonna have to sell some stuff. We're baggage is getting pretty big.
What do you need?
Okay, stores for the winter. The townsfolk have spoken well of you. I believe I may have been too harsh before. Your intentions seem genuine enough. Perhaps it is our time to step up now.
Stay a moment.
Immediate threats. You have shown that the Rangers are serious in restoring the pact between us. It is now time that we step up, and here we honor our end of the agreement. We need to assist all 4 of them again. Okay, so another whole chain of quests. Probably similar to the same
I'm
thing.
sure it will do no good, but may I
The
speak
hills
with
of
you?
Turn Fornic are the refuge of several different tomb robber bands, Bromvar, and each of them is becoming increasingly bold. So we need to defeat the veteran tomb robber and the scouting tomb robber. Okay. Do that. Practice villainy.
Might I take a moment of your
Goblins
time?
in the Hollow. You must have heard mention of this around town already, but if you haven't, there are goblins at Tomb Fume, a hollow short distance north of Ost Forod. Defeat the goblins of Tomb Fume. I'm not reading all of the quest text because these aren't like epics or anything. I'm not really interested in all of the lore there. Just,
Stay a moment.
When I get to maybe a new area and it's more level appropriate, maybe I'll read all of this. Okay. Now we have trouble at Kirith Ryu. At the end of the northern road at Kirith Ryu, there stands a gate. For years, my family has brought foods the way of trade and the snowmen of Forod, but recently a tomb robber band has made passage nearly impossible. We need to defeat tomb robber Captain Kirith Ryu. Okay. That's to the north. Wait a minute, is that at Forod? Yeah, I think it is. Huh. We might actually get going a little bit into that northern zone Forod. That'd be cool.
I do not ask much of you.
Collect. Okay, it's escape from the Duskin Cleft. A few days ago, I encountered a band of tomb robbers outside of Tomb Fune, rejoicing over haul of relics they had stolen from some Dunland tomb. While you can be sure that I ran them off, but I was caught up by them and was of no sign of the satchel over which they had gloated. So we need to collect the satchel of the relics. That's another quest for that place up to the north. Okay. And then this fellow.
I do not ask much of you.
Billard Wilmer and the White Warg. Have you encountered the fearsome White Wargs of Terran Fornic? Yep, Bromvar, the creatures are vicious, bloodthirsty beasts, and they strike without warning. A few nights ago, I was taking in the air. That mean he's walking? I don't understand what that means. Around the northern wall of Ost Forod, and I thought I saw something gleaming in the moonlight. I wandered towards it, so foolishly, but I was curious to what it might be. Before too long, I had strayed beneath the eaves of the forest and had become quite turned around. Suddenly, I heard a snarl from the left. As I spun to face the sound, I saw a loud splash of bright white fur matted with blood and mud. I ran, and the great brute pursued me. It sprang towards me with a great leap. It felt so hot breath steaming in the cold night of the air. And the lights from Ost Forod, Basil Grummage had come with a party of lanterns to the outskirts, and seeing them, the warg gave up the pursuit. That's a little scary. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's head back out. All right, here's Tomb Fumed. We had a couple quests in here. We need to deal with the goblins. We need to find that the relic satchel. No. Okay. We hit level 40. So these quests are still not horrible. We're kind of getting to the. Ooh, look at this. That'd be fun. Nice. How you do it? Okay. Oh. Talk. That's like maybe we'll come back and kill this guy later because he's a named NPC. And he died like a little baby. He died like a dog. Literally like a dog. Oh. Alright. Okay. So we're looking for that satchel. Not sure where it is. And then we need to defeat the tomb robber captain. Kind of over when we get up past this hill. We need to defeat the wargs. Some goblins here. Should be the last of the goblins. We're good there. Okay. Seems like there's a quest that back there. What's the yellow? Not sure. The trouble in Kirith Real seems like that's in the other, like north, in the zone to our north. There does seem to be something up this hill, so we're gonna go up there. Gold deposit. Kill this bear. There's a warg. Last warg we need. Okay. Now we just need to get the tomb robbers, and then yeah, trouble in the north. Okay. We still haven't found the satchel relics. Oh, I see something over here. Wow, that's really almost completely hidden by that bush. Very fortunate I found that, because I probably would have gotten lost and been running around looking for that thing. Okay, so we need to kill the veteran tomb robbers. The north of the zone, we need to defeat the tomb robber captain, which I'm assuming is this guy. Yep. Okay. Alright, well that was easy. I think that square is either a buff to his allies or a debuff. That must be the road to Forod Shell. Yep. Alright, we're gonna head back to Ost Forod and turn all these quests in. Back at Ost Forod, and turn all these quests in.
What do you need?
You survived your encounters with the wargs, Bromvar. I'm quite glad to see. Good work. That's the warg one. Yeah, we did a lot of quests. It was good. Now, I kind of wonder if, before I turn all these in, if I should accelerate experience. I have all these destiny points I'm not really using, so I feel like I should. We're already over-leveled, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be
Tell me what you
over-leveled in a
need or
different
move
zone.
along.
So we're going to go ahead and do that. Get the most we can out of it. Here is
What can I do for
the
you?
lady that gave us the quest to kill the captain. Then Rowena.
Woe to me.
Okay. Poppy Seaton up here.
Woe to me.
Turn that one in. It was the goblin quest. Then we talked to Basil Gummidge.
How can I be of service?
The north is secured, and we can honestly say we have now done our part. Yet we are not done, though. The years of hardship created another problem, which is time to finally address.
Stay a moment.
We have both honored our sides of the pact, and ignoring it so long, it feels good to have this relationship restored. I hope that the future we can build and make it grow and flourish. Talk to Elliot Bincroft at Runtost. Now, where in the world is that? Oh. Way out there on the island. Okay. Now, what level is that? That is 36. Okay. Cool. So, that's the, that'll be our quests in Ost Forod, and we'll either go to the island, or I think we had some quest to the Eve Spires up there, and we can take a boat there. So, we'll do that in the next episode.